Hello there, boys and girls, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the Manchester United save. And if you caught up yesterday's episode, we've got a massive semi-final coming up today in the Champions League. Juventus, both legs are coming today, and we're just going to get straight into it. So, had a couple of games in between when we last met, which was the 1-0 Tottenham game. We beat Southampton 5-1 at home. As you can see, very rotated side there. Even Tyler Adams came in for a game at right back. Chong and also Angel Gomez from the youth setup there, getting time on the pitch. And yeah, good 5-1 win. Marcus Rashford with a hat-trick, Chong and Herrera with the goals. Gabbiadini putting them 1-0 up after 10 minutes, but we came back and did a really good job. And the same rotated side went to Bournemouth. We went 1-0 down again. Mark Pugh scoring the goal on 18 minutes, but then Rashford coming in, so that's 4 goals in 2 games for Marcus, and got us back on the level terms that we just couldn't break them down. And a 1-1 draw it was with Bournemouth. And as you already know, we were champions of the league, miles ahead of City and Chelsea. And yeah, this is going to be the team for the game against Juve. Cristiano Ronaldo coming back to Old Trafford since the first time since I think Real Madrid came to Old Trafford for a Champions League game as well. But De Gea in goal, Valencia at right back, Bailly, Varane and Dalot at left back, Matic and Pogba in the middle of midfield, Lingard on the right, Mata in behind, Romelu Lukaku and Martial on the left hand side. Luke Shaw, he's pretty much out for the season now, so it's going to be Dalot and Young with Valencia and Lindelof at right back. And then on the bench we've got Young, Lindelof, Fred, Pellegrini, Herrera, Sanchez and Marcus Rashford, all ready and raring to go. Champions League semi-final, let's do it. And there we have it, the big man is up top, Cristiano Ronaldo up top with Mandzukic on the left hand side with Dybala in behind him, and Douglas Costa on the right hand side. Pjanic and Khedira defensive midfielders in front of the back four of Alexandro, Rugani, Bonucci and Cancelo, and Wozniak, Szczesny in goal. They've got Chiellini on the bench, Bernardeschi, Bentancur, Benassia and Cuadrado as well. So they've got a good backup in all the options. And we are just going to get straight out there now, and let's just go into this game, and hopefully we can come away with this first leg with a clean sheet and a couple of goals. De Gea, 20 minutes gone in the first half, or nearly 20 minutes gone. Martial on that left hand side, driving into the middle, finds Lingard on the right hand side. Can he get a ball in? He can. Martial's at the back post, hits the post, and Szczesny saves, and that's a really good chance for United to go 1-0 up, but just couldn't get it into the back of the net. Szczesny making a great save there. Cristiano Ronaldo has already gone out to that left hand side switch with Mario Mandzukic. Valencia getting a throw in back to Paul Pogba, playing against his former side as well. Mata in the middle, back to Valencia. Valencia back in to Juan Mata, but playing it nice and calmly in the middle. We're not rushing anything. Mata now driving inside, going for the whip, and really good effort on goal, but going over. Unfortunately, this is their first highlight just before half time. Martial getting a tackle on Khedira. Cancelo's there as well. Back to Sami Khedira, and Martial's doing a really good job in pressing as much as he can on that left hand side. But the two players there playing really, really well. Cancelo's into the box, into Mandzukic, and that is a fantastic block by Eric Bailly. Great effort from him to keep a clean sheet. That's going to see us through to half time. We've had majority of the possession, the majority of the shots, as you can see there, but if it wasn't for Eric Bailly, we'd be 1-0 down already in this time. It'll be an away goal as well, which is not what we want. Cristiano Ronaldo has won and lost possession more than any other player in his side. We're going to go into the dressing room. We're going to keep it calm. Just say we've been the better team here. Just keep doing what you're doing, and we will come out of this with a really good positive result and going to Turin in that second leg in a week's time or so. We're going to get the second half underway, and it's evenly matched. Mata whipping the corner in, can't beat Ronaldo at the near post. Back out to Juan Mata from Romelu Lukaku. Mata trying to get the ball in, but Dybala closes him down really, really well, and they're going to set us on a counter-attack. Douglas Costa trying to find Cristiano Ronaldo on that right-hand side. Valencia does well and just puts a little bit of pressure on him there, and Eric Bailly just mops up at the back. Lingard now coming down this right hand side. Mata with a little bit of space. He's going to spread the ball out to Anthony Martial, and he's been brought down, and that's a penalty for United. And Martial will dust himself off and step up to take this penalty. Can he put us 1-0 up? Nearly 10 minutes gone into the second half. Martial, yes, he sends Szczesny the wrong way. United go 1-0 up. That's his 14th goal of the season for the Frenchman and puts us in the driving seat in this tie. Martial takes him the wrong way. Szczesny no chance. 1-0 United. And now Lingard coming down this right hand side. Good tackle on Alexandro, but he's being marked very tightly into Paul Pogba. Back out to Valencia. He can whip a decent ball in, trying to find Romelu Lukaku, but Pogba picks up that ball, and now it's back out to Matic into Pogba. Lovely triangles here from United, but again Mata being caught on the ball, and now they counter attack. Douglas Costa on this right hand side being closed down by Dalot, and he goes for a shot, and it's into the stands. And we're going to make that change right now. Matic dallying on the ball a little bit. We're going to put Lingard into the middle, and we're going to bring Sanchez on that right hand side. He can play a winger really, really well. I think that's all we're going to do so far. The rest of the team are playing well. Valencia probably looking a little bit tired, so we'll switch Dalot out there, and we'll put Young on the left hand side. Only 2 changes we're going to make there. And hopefully we can hold on to this 1-0 win. Young, just come on, going to whip that ball in, trying to find Alexis, but Szczesny comes and claims really, really comfortably there, and he's got the ball in his hands, and he's going to launch the ball forward up to Douglas Costa. But Ashley Young doing well there up against him. Pjanic now gets the ball out to Everton, and I think Cristiano has gone off. Yes, he has. Can't see the number 7 on for Juve. We've kept him quiet today. Alexis storming down that right-hand side. Going to get the ball into Lukaku, and Lukaku's there. Lovely assist from Alexis Sanchez. Just come off the bench, and it's 2-0 United, and it's Romelu Lukaku's 26th goal of the season. Alexis was just driving down that right-hand side, as I was talking about Cristiano not being on the pitch. The United 7 doing what he does best, getting the ball into the middle, and Lukaku putting United 2-0 up. Rugani gets the game underway from a free kick. Everton going over to João Cancelo. Cancelo into Douglas Costa, but Young doing a great job on him there. And now Lingard gets the ball out to that right-hand side. Alexis coming back, finding Paul Pogba in the middle of the park, and just holding on to the ball is Paul, and we play the ball out well to Alexis again. He's coming on the inside. Pogba picks the ball up into Lingard, into Lukaku. Lukaku's there. Lukaku shoots. Lovely assist from Anthony Martial. And Lukaku with a brace in this game, putting United 3-0 up now. And Alexis coming in on the side. Pogba being a little bit lucky there, but gets the ball out to Lingard. Lingard over to Martial. Martial just finds a quick pass into Lukaku. First time shot from the Belgian. And it's 3-0 United. Matic picking up the ball into Lingard. Now Martial yet again driving forward, and it's a loose pass trying to find Lukaku, and they get the ball clear, but Varane doing well and getting the ball into Matic, but Dally's on the ball again, but Dalot picking that run out really well from Everton and just covering the run pretty comfortably. Martial's got the ball back out on that left hand side, and no one's getting a tackle on him. Martial all the way into the middle, finds Pogba, and he hits the bar, and Szczesny catches that at a second time. We've absolutely dominated this game. 32 shots, 19 on target, and we are all over this Juve side. Martial coming into the middle, and good save from Szczesny. A little bit straight down the throat though, so it was a comfortable save from the pole. Pogba, 10 minutes to go, whipping that in, and Szczesny's there again, just manages to keep that ball out. Szczesny keeping this down to not being a cricket score really, to be fair, and the time has whittled down since that Paul Pogba chance from a free kick, and that is it. The referee's blown. United 3, Juve 0. A very dominant display from us. 35 shots, 22 on target, 60% possession to Juve's 4, and only one shot on target. 40% possession. Romelu Lukaku with 2 goals, 9.2 average rating for him, and Anthony Martial, probably our player of the season, 8.5 for him, a goal and an assist, and we go to Turin with a very, very healthy lead. So in the middle of the 2 legs we've got Liverpool, so we'll let you know what happens in that Liverpool game, but I'll see you when we get to Turin. I'll see you for the second leg of the Champions League semi-final. So second leg of the Champions League coming up, but first we do have to round up the Liverpool game. We beat them 3-0 at home. Jesse Lingard, Alexis Sanchez and a Rafael Guerreiro own goal, basically securing us the 3-0 win. And if you'll have a look at the match stats, another I wouldn't say a dominant performance, but another good performance from us. 20 shots to their 12, 12 on targets to their 4. So we're a little bit more clinical with our chances and lots of possession on goal, which is what we want to see. And yeah, all in all, a great performance from the boys against one of our local rivals in Liverpool. Now, as I said, second leg of this Champions League tie. This will be the lineup. We've got De Gea in goal, Young, Bailly, Varane, and Dalot are the back line. Matic and Pogba in the middle. Sanchez comes in on that right hand side because Jesse Lingard picked up a little bit of a knock against Liverpool. Mata in behind Lukaku, and Anthony Martial is on that left hand side. If you want to know what the tactics we're playing, it's a customized wing play tactic. This is in possession, so if you want to have a quick look at that. This is out of possession, or in transition, sorry, should I say, and this is out of possession. I might drop that back a little bit for this game, just because of the ball over the top. I know a couple of you in the comment section have asked me to do a tactics video, a one-off tactics video, just so you know how I go about things when I look at the tactics, how I set them up, and how I get the best out of my players. So I'll be doing that in the next kind of week or so. So check your sub boxes or my Twitter, yeah, you'll know exactly when that video goes live. All of my socials are in the bottom, are in the description down below. But we're enough talk, enough jibber jabber. Let's get into this second leg. Mata with a corner, 14 minutes gone, trying to find someone in the middle, but it comes out to Ashley Young, and Young now just taking his time, gets the ball out to Alexis. Alexis now driving into the middle, goes for a goal, and Alexis Sanchez gets the away goal for us. 1-0 on the night, 4-0 on aggregate. It's his 12th goal of the season is Alexis Sanchez, and he just drove into the box. No one really getting a tackle on him, and a lovely shot. Here we go, Alexis just driving in there, and a great finish into the far corner. 1-0 United. Pjanic with a free kick, goes for goal, and David De Gea keeps that out. Lovely goal, lovely save from David De Gea, and we've got Pjanic with a corner, whips that ball in, trying to find Khedira at the back post into Cristiano, and he hits the bar. And that sees us through to half-time. 1-0 to United on the night, 4-0 on aggregate. Means Juve need 5 goals in this second half to go through to the Champions League final. Very, very much an even game this time round, because Juve are having to come out and actually attack us, but both had 6 shots on target. We've had 3. Both had 6 shots, but we've had 3 on target. They've had 2. Possession very, very much even, and yeah, a closer game this time round than it was against us at Old Trafford. I'm going to calmly say, don't get complacent out there. Things can turn around. We just need to keep focused. There's a lot more to come from them in this second half. All we need to do now, professional performance in the second half, get us through to that Champions League final. 25 minutes to go. Mata's not having a great game, so we're going to bring Jesse on. He's come back into a little bit of fitness, so we can play him. That's not a problem. And who else isn't having the best of games? Matic not having a great game, so we're going to bring Herrera on in the middle of midfield. 2 changes made, 25 minutes to go. We'll keep that third one just in case we need it. Dalot with a throw-in finds Jesse Lingard, but Dybala does well. Back to Dalot though, and Dybala tackles again, doing his duty at the back. Cristiano now, a little bit of space in front of him. First time he's actually had that in any of the 2 games, but we get the ball cleared. Lukaku now. Can we set another counter-attack on the go? Martial over to Pogba. Pogba, can he get the ball in? No. Sancho's there to tackle. Sanchez into Lingard, hits the bar, and they get the ball clear. Could have been 2-0 to United there. Final seconds of the game, and the rest blown for full time. United 1, Juve 0, 4-0 on aggregate to us, and we are through to the Champions League final at the end of the season. Fantastic result for the boys. The treble is still on for us here at United, and we will find out who we're going to play in that final in just a second. So we will play Atleti in the Champions League final, and it's actually going to be played at their stadium at the Metropolitano de Madrid. So yeah, it's going to feel more like a home game for them, and yeah, it's going to be a big task for us to go up against Atleti and win the famous treble that Sir Alex Ferguson won in 1999. And that'll be tomorrow's episode. We're going to bring you both cup finals. So we'll bring you the Leeds Cup final first in the FA Cup, and then we'll bring you the Atleti Cup final in the Champions League. But that's it for today. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I know there's a lot of new viewers out there that have come to the channel. So if you are new, hit that subscription button. And if you don't want to miss out on any more videos, remember, tick that little bell icon to be notified every time a video goes live. And until next time, when we bring you both of the cup finals to round off the season, I'll see you soon.